this is an interesting way to start my day today. How about some baby animal pics? I got this like in my inbox. There's a ton of them. I don't know, maybe you guys haven't seen this before, so I thought I'd share it. Is there anyone who doesn't like stuff like this? I can't see how you can't have a smile on your face after seeing things like this. Like the only closest baby animal stuff I've captured on the vlogs are those baby ducks at times. I don't think they're that much of a baby anymore. They've grown up pretty fast, it seems like, usually when I walk by the lake and all. Yeah, the smoke is still here. It just looks like a big mist here. I was trying to think of capturing, again, to see if I can try to capture some sun shots today. For perspective, I'm interested in seeing how bright this actually looks with the camera here. I'll take some shots out later tonight too. Yeah, I was still thinking about that eclipse shot. I was thinking like this is kind of like a test anyways. Like I leave it there to see if it actually captures the right color and stuff as it changes. I find so far it looks really different from what I see in person versus what actually comes out in the footage. There's actually quite a bit of interesting drone news. It's actually what I wanted to talk about yesterday, but I didn't have time. It was in regards to, I guess, handling unwanted recreational drone flyers. And apparently in the US, it says like the military has the ability or permission to shoot down consumer drones now that are flying over their bases. So if they feel it's a threat, then yeah, they can just blow it out in the air. You know, for the most part, like in my opinion, I think that's okay. I mean, if you're a consumer drone flying in an area like that where it could be perceived as a threat, like you should have no business there in general. Like I don't see the issue with that personally. Like it's different if it's in a public place, like a public person, like say right here in the open field here in a park, if someone shoots it down, that's different. But going to like some security area like that, I mean, you're just asking for trouble in my opinion. Like for that specifically, I would say that's too much if there's someone like a drone flyer saying, yeah, they should be able to fly anywhere, like without any type of consequences. Like there, I mean, be prepared to lose your drone if you fly in a place like that. I agree with it personally. But usually the issue with the drones, like flying in an open space and all that, or private property, whatever you want to call it, is people are concerned about privacy issues, people capturing photos and videos of you when you're not like aware of it. Where, although in my opinion, I've shown multiple times when people use like average consumer drones, you're like a little dot. It's basically meant to capture landscape shots. And to use it as a spying equipment, I mean, you know how loud those things are to get close to someone to actually take a decent photo or video. So this was actually interesting because not too long ago, it had like a story in the UK where a police officer was apparently filming people having sex. And basically he was using a helicopter and a helicopter like camera. It says here, a British ex-police officer has been given a year in jail for using helicopter to film people having sex. Hogmer admitted 4 counts of misconduct in a public office last month. He was fired by the police. So to put that in perspective again of what they were using an actual helicopter and a camera, which is pretty powerful. It has the ability to zoom into people. So he captured everything. And the weird thing was this guy did it, I guess he was on the job and you're supposed to use that camera and helicopter normally to, I guess, like flush out criminals or see what's going on, whereas for some reason this guy just had to satisfy his fetish or whatever. I mean, the judge's comment here was apparently, he said, so strong were your sexual urges that you were willing to take and did take substantial risks of being detected by your colleagues in the helicopter at the time, the judge said. You spied and recorded these naked people from a height of 1,000 feet. And it goes on to say, in short, you used a 2 million pound helicopter, which cost something like $1,000 an hour to run, to advance your own sexual curiosities when it should have been detecting crime. To me personally, this story is really interesting because this is actually what people fear of a drone. Something really powerful zooming into you, doing very private things that you don't want to share with the world. Yet this happened with someone of an authority using an equipment like this. But it's not a drone, it's a helicopter. And wouldn't you trust people like this to use equipment like that normally? It made me want to flip the tables around, like let's replace helicopter with drone. If that was the case right now, drone, regular flyer, someone doing this would be all over the map saying like, wow, here's the example of why you should, I don't know, like ban drones from flying anywhere in general. Whereas like in this case, I don't think I'm gonna hear people saying, okay, that's it, you better ban all helicopters now and especially ban every police officer from ever using the tech because it can be abused in this way. Like for me, I don't fly a helicopter, I'm not a police officer, but even I understand by the looks of it, it's an isolated incident. I mean, you take care of this guy individually, and I know there's probably general laws of people doing things like that, regardless if you're a police officer or a regular member of the public. Now you don't need like ridiculous regulations saying, okay, because of this one incident, now we have to ban helicopters, ban, I don't know, police officers from flying them in general. Or another crazy thing would be, okay, now helicopters can't have cameras on them. Like, that's ridiculous. There'll probably be a lot of people saying, well, of course not. Yeah, deal with that one guy. Well, I hope people think about that too. Like when it comes to the drones, don't just take like isolated incidents or theories of what people can do. I mean, just make stuff that, you know, punishes the people that do things wrong like that. Not everyone in general, because everybody uses the tech in a different way. The other point this kind of shows me too is, again, you can't really discriminate based on a piece of paper on who's going to fly it responsibly or not. Like in this case, you would assume the person would be using this very responsibly, but nope. Like you can't necessarily say like just for the drone flying, a recreational guy is the dangerous one always, or this guy with the SFOC is always the safe one. Like you never know. It depends on the individual, so there should be general things to take care of everybody.
Nếu 你呢個打呢個咧，唔係話我會咁樣去咁啊。
哇！
即識
好啊！
喺我呢度拼。
係。
咁你如果你打得多呢個咧都好㗎。
哦係。
For you 係 very good 㗎。咁個錘咧係好猛嘅，因為你個 tendon 係好好㗎，但係問題就係你打個。你 try the body don't move. We let just only the choice coming.
好啊。
嗱 ，good 啦！你記唔記得記唔記得頭先嗰錘你點樣打色啊？咁咪咯，咁咪得咯。其實係你記住嗰錘可以打色嗰錘嗰個 power。係。咁你。
It's kind of a tough session today. And I tried to capture a bit of the sunset. It was really faint when I was there. I was wondering if you can even pick it up. I think I got it a little bit. Let's just see how it turned out, because again, that's kind of like my little practice if I was to capture the eclipse. So leave it up there. You guys can see how it is. Well, hopefully that turned out okay. Again, it's always the things about like the white balance and stuff that's a little tricky when you're leaving it up in the air. I'm almost thinking I should just start right at 10 minutes earlier when the thing's actually brighter, but it's kind of hard to tell with the smoke, because normally there'd be a ton of red sky and everything in the background. You guys all sound like you have interesting backgrounds too. It makes me want to kind of discover what all of you are all about as well, just to find out like the different type of backgrounds that people have that fly drones and all that. As for that other person, maybe you'll see him again, but you'll see, I'll just try. Most people are camera shy, that's why they don't want to be on the camera. Anyways, see you guys later.